Okay, so this feels like it's a month of planting seeds, and then like kind of taking a break at the same time. So the beginning of the month feels very fiery and feels very energetic and like, let's do this. Like, I'm feeling really motivated. You know, new year, new me, all that stuff. Kind of energy coming in here. Saying you've really come into your own this month. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So I'm feeling like I'm hearing friendship coming up pretty clearly. I feel like you are reconnecting with an old friend, or you are making a new friend. And this person is really igniting this fire within you again and making you feel like you can do things. Feeling like you can, like, they just believe in you in a way that you didn't really believe in yourself. And it's really motivating you to really move forward. It feels like a very fast energy as well. I am noticing myself talking a lot faster with this card. But it's saying move forward, continue to move forward. Everything is coming together for you. You're really stepping into your most authentic version of you. And this person is kind of helping to nurture that out of you. Or it feels like you have some kind of good support system this month. And with that energy, you start to really believe in yourself again. You start to get really motivated. And then this Queen of Fire comes in and saying, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So this is really a time to really tap into that creative energy. Anything that you've been putting off doing, this is the time to do it. So these first 2 weeks of January feel like very active weeks for you. Feels like you're going to be getting a lot done, and it feels like you're going to be feeling this newfound confidence within yourself again to really move forward. But I feel like this fast energy could potentially burn yourself out towards the middle of the month. And here's why. We have the Four of Air. That's saying time to take a rest, take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So I'm feeling like I'm mentally burnt out from the first 2 weeks of January. So here's what I'd like you to do with this motivational energy is to really do some serious goal setting. This does not mean that you have to achieve your goal within 2 weeks. This does not mean that you have to get it done right away. This is a time to really use that fire within you to really expand the limits of what is possible in your life, and really to dream big, to really visualize your life. Really think big about where it is that you want to go this year. And really, this is like intention setting time, planting those seeds, getting things started. So just talking to the right people about what it is that you want to do this year. Just like, the first steps of what it is that you want to do, that's what you're doing in the first 2 weeks of this month. And once you set that tone, then it's like, okay, now I can just take a break and, reset and, rejuvenate myself to get myself ready for what's to come. So I feel like it's such a fiery and fast time in the first 2 weeks that there really is a potential to burn yourself out. So just be careful with how you're utilizing that energy and really making sure that you're taking moments to recharge. That's the word, to really recharge, so that you can, keep that energy going. But if you find yourself super burnt out by the third week, this is why, because the balance isn't there. So it's like the fire is like fully ignited, and then it trickles out in the middle of the month. So we need to, we have the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So I feel like what I'm seeing when I talk about this fire, like fully ignited, hardcore flame, like, going in the first 2 weeks, and all of a sudden it's like it putters out. In the middle of the month, it's because we didn't nurture the flame. We didn't stoke the fire. We didn't add more logs to it. You know what I mean? So making sure that as this fire is burning, you're still adding logs to the fire. You're still stoking it. You're still nurturing that flame within you so that it can, continue through the rest of the month and the rest of the year. And by that, I just mean doing things to really recharge yourself. So maybe balancing between the fire and the quiet time. I wouldn't really go over the top with self-indulgence, partying, things like that. I wouldn't, because what I'm seeing is like hardcore partying and then I'm sick, or I have all these ideas of things that I want to do, and like just something where I just burn myself out. So making sure that you're eating healthy, that you're drinking plenty of water, that you're getting plenty of rest, and you're allowing yourself the time to really get yourself recharged for each day and allow that motivation to really continue. So balance is key this month. And then we have the Four of Earth, which talks about being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. So I feel like this could also be with money. This month, maybe you are like making it rain the first 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh crap, I don't have any more money to spend. Now I have to stay at home and eat canned goods for the next 2 weeks because I just spent my paycheck and it's completely gone. You know what I mean? Like, finding the balance this month is important. So this month is about planting the seeds for your goals for the rest of the year, so that and nurturing that seed so that it will grow into something that you actually want to happen. And then also, so planting the seed and then also finding the balance this month, and I feel like it's also this year, finding the balance is very important this month. The balance between too much and too little. But I wouldn't really worry about overextending. If you do find that you do overextend yourself this month and then you're recuperating towards the middle of the month, like, don't beat yourself up about it, because everything will rebalance. Again, everything always does rebalance itself out. It just may feel a little wonky in the middle of the month and maybe towards the end of the month. But, these cards are definitely calling you to really check in with yourself and find the balance. It feels like this friend or business partner is really encouraging you to have fun again. which is great. It's really motivating you to do all these great things, but just making sure that you are having some downtime for yourself as well.